sold out in Ann Arbor, and here we go. Our officials, Hans Wittelsberger, Tyler Harriman, Tyler Nikolashevsky.
He could play better between the pipes. He's only had one save in combined 4 quarters, the second half of the last 2 games, losses to Ohio State and Maryland.
Ryan Cohen coming downhill, and there's a big save for Frassian to start. Cornell now the #1 team.
Huge for Penn State, but they've got to get their act together here in Big Ten play.
Shot clock under 30, long near the crease. Up top, Trainer spinning and scoring. Just the start Penn State was hoping for.
Jack Frassian gives his offense the opportunity to go down and get the 1-0 lead because he makes a clean save off of the initial offering from Ryan Cohen. Beautiful stop. Successful clear for the Nittany Lions, and this is just a beautiful look from number 20 in blue, Ethan Long. Watch him find Trainer, and look at that handle. The whirling dervish.
A dynamic offensive team scoring over 13 goals a game, top 15 in the country. Wallstrom once again. Defended by Mason Whitney. Tight near the crease, and Taylor was there to meet it.
Another good look, but a tough handle for Penn State.
Long matched up with Justin Ennis here. Trainer had the first goal for Penn State. Tight defense for Michigan. A lot of traffic around Hunter Aquino, the freshman, and the ball down. Scooped up by Whitney. Mac Hobbs on the dodge. Hobbs rolls it, shoots it, and misses.
Love how Hobbs saw that slide coming, spun away from the pressure, and dodged to where the slide came from. Got to the middle of the field, just a little bit off the mark. You have to like the way Penn State is playing offense right now.
Already 6 shots. And Trainer has his swallowed up by Taylor. Pick coming for him. Works around the pick from Clemens. On the backside, scooped up by Lockwood. Up top, rip it and a score. There's LaBelle. Mark, you said that Michigan would need LaBelle to step up with the way Penn State was defending, and he got one.
With this second midfield group, LaBelle gets the attention of a pole, and this is just Kevin Parnham in the slide package, number 16 in blue, just looking to help because this is public enemy number 1 if you're Penn State. Ryan Cohen, number 40 in white. I love the ball cycle, and look at LaBelle.
Trainer has the lone goal for Penn State so far. LaBelle for Michigan. Layman around Billings, dishes off long, 10 to shoot. Up top, Wallstrom spinning around Whitney. Wallstrom stops on a dime and scores. Officials come together. Was he in the crease?
They're saying no goal.
No goal.
In the crease. Penn State looking at that on their iPad. They've got 30 seconds to challenge if they should choose. Jeff Tambroni has the red flag, and he has challenged.
Red flag is out.
Referees don't see it yet. He's got the flag out, and he's well within the time frame to challenge. Wallstrom gets inside, shoots. That ball's in the goal. That's a good goal. That is a good goal. Watch his feet. Feet are out of the crease. And watch the body control. Number 21 in blue, Luke Wallstrom, gets inside, sweet feet. And he launches himself. The ball is in the goal, and then he makes contact with the crease line, stays out of the goal mouth. That should be a good goal. Here's a goal. That's beautiful. That is the way replay is supposed to work. These are the guys, it seems like Penn State, they're going to ride them today to try to get this first in-conference victory.
A 6-hour bus ride from State College to Ann Arbor. Jeff Tambroni said, felt like we needed it. Some of the team time. Amon scores again. Back-to-back goals for Penn State, leading 3-1.
Little hesitation move from Jack Amon. The transfer from Rutgers has fit in seamlessly to this Penn State offense. And these guys are playing with urgency. And it's got to feel good to have a replay go your way with how snake-bitten Penn State has been over the years. Starts with long, nothing fancy here, just a dodge. And I like the confidence Penn State is dodging to the cage. We see so much in college lacrosse these days. Amon that time able to stutter step his way down the heart of Michigan's defense to stick it.
Jack Amon with 3:58 remaining.
Michigan wins this face-off, picked up by Bonner. In transition, response. Jack Marlowe with his second goal of the season.
Somebody dialed up a juice goal. And number 8 in white, Jack Marlowe delivers. Off of the wing. Great ground ball is actually made by number 90 in white, Max Bonner. Gets it. Look at Marlowe look off. Bo Lockwood. Lockwood was wide open to his left. Look at him look him off. That's like a pitcher saying, no, I don't want to throw the curve. I want to throw high heat.
You could feel it coming with this stadium being built in 2018, the success of the last 2 years going to the NCAA tournament. Now a 2-0 start. The Big Ten for the first time ever this season. Cohen had it stopped by Frassian.
Love that by Cohen. He recognized an opportunity and put a pretty good shot on Frassian.
Under 20 on the game clock in the first quarter. Clemens fires. Bouncer stopped by Frassian again.
It looked like that may have kissed the pipe, and what a run out.
That clearly shown, even with the Rutgers result yesterday. Lowest rated team in the Big Ten, taking down number 2. Long serpentine and picked up by Michigan, or at least swatted out. Long whips it up.
The first quarter was okay. It wasn't great, but the second quarter is where that game really got away from them. Want to check themselves and get back to fundamentals.
Lehman finally scores.
That'll work.
Turned away initially, but diving to his right puts it in.
What a play by Hunter Aquino. 23 in blue. For many people's money, the number 1 freshman in the country. 6'4", great length, great height. And right here, you're like, what are you thinking? But look at him, keep his knees moving, keep his head up, and Lehman makes himself available. And again, outstanding footwork around the crease, not to step in.
Penn State trying to avoid its first 0-3 start in Big Ten play since 2015. In control right now, 11 to play in the half. Stanton scores! Michigan staying in touch with Penn State at home. It's 4-3.
We mentioned it earlier. Ryan Cohen, number 40 in white, wearing the maize and blue, is public enemy number 1 for this Penn State defense. And this is just an excellent 2-man game. Nice little pick there from 29 in white, stun it. And then he's able to slip the pick. And just a little bit of confusion causes a bad approach.
Pick to Cohen, Morgan to X. Right back to Cohen. Nice catch.
Yeah, everything starts, and you're looking to finish with Cohen. Good save by Frassian. They overplayed it, and that led to Stanek having an opportunity. So, Cohen is making a difference whether the ball's in his stick or not.
He sets the pick for LaBelle. Back to Cohen all alone right now. Straight away. Shot to score. We're tied. Jackson Clay with his first of the year. The transfer from High Point, getting to play with his brother Rowan this season. We're all even at 4. Michigan the last 2.
It starts with defense. Look at that sellout by Cohen. The wrap check creates the turnover, second chance possession. And then Cohen again. He's the party starter. He's the number 1 guy here.
You wondered how Michigan would be this year without a guy like Mikey Boehm, now in real estate development out in New York City. They found their rhythm with the right combination here in Big Ten play.
Well, Mikey Boehm, Justin Wheatfeld,
Tiernan,
just to name a couple.
And there's Cohen. His first goal to give Michigan the lead.
As long as you have 40, you got something to build off of. We mentioned Cohen being a little bit of a decoy, doing all the little things. But here he just uses a pick. Alex Ross, number 6, he's got to get over that pick. That's got to be a little bit better communication if it wasn't there already. Hey, pick coming, pick coming.
7 assists for Ryan Cohen. Goal and an assist today in the first half.
That was an epic performance in 2024 from this Michigan team.
Wallstrom sends it wide and diving over the crease. Whistles blow. He might have gone in. LaBelle with 1 goal today. Here's Lockwood around the Morgan pick. And a quick shot from LaBelle, vacuumed up by Frassian.
Yeah, not the greatest angle.
I'm sure you've got a few in mind.
No, don't ask.
12 seconds long around Ennis. Aquino lost it. Ball down, 5 seconds, popped up by Billings. Still loose, and that'll do for Michigan.
Right now playing incredible defense, getting timely scoring against a Maryland team that was shocked yesterday in New Brunswick. They're going to be coming, looking to rebound in a big way.
Yeah, the confidence of Ohio State playing at home against an angry Maryland team sets up for fireworks. Trainer going down on the shot, too. He started the first half with a goal for Penn State, and he does the same in the second.
Trainer shaking his right leg. Hopefully he's okay. But we just talked about it a minute ago, Jack. Number 22 in blue needs to make his presence felt. He's one of the most dynamic offensive players, not only in the conference, but in the country. And Ethan Long has been the party starter today. Miscommunication. I think one Michigan Wolverine thought there was going to be a switch. There was not. Time, space, bullseye.
Shot clock approaching 10. Morgan dodging around the crease. Muscled off his spot. Stanton downhill. And bounces home from an impossible angle. What a goal.
Wow. How did that go? You like to say high bouncers will go, but they're typically from 10, 12 yards. This one is right on the front porch of Penn State. Stanton, he's a big guy, 6'5", and he does the twister. He crosses the stick in front of his body. Watch, running out of angle, I'm going to open it up by twisting it.
Trainer still with it. Around Case Van Wees. Trainer pushed in, flag out. Taylor down as well. Ball outside of the cage. And let's see.
Take a look at the Taylor save earlier.
A 1-minute penalty, and Penn State 0 for 1 on man-up chances today. Not this time. Liam Matthews scores his 14th goal of the season, and we're tied at 6.
Exactly what Penn State needed. And the one-timer from 51 in blue, that was a sweet release, all in one motion. Ethan Long, his vision today has been terrific. Gets it to Trainer, who slots it into Matthews, took one in the back.
Created by Penn State here. It's Cohen, spinning, stopping, accelerating, and shoots it in. Cohen gives Michigan the lead right back.
You don't think this game means a lot to both of these ball clubs? The sellout, the hustle, the intensity. Frasian and Lockwood. Who gets there first? Lockwood by just a hair. And I love the setup up top. Putting Mulholland and Cohen right next to one another. You got to be aware of number 27 so the slide doesn't come, the hesitation, the daylight, and the stick of Cohen. Gets free, and he sticks it.
Turns it back towards X. Around the crease. Not a clean shot there, but Lehman got to it.
How many ground balls has Lehman picked up today to keep possessions alive for Penn State?
And Taylor makes the save on Aquino. Balanced attack for both teams today. Trainer leading the way for Penn State with 2 goals, and Cohen with 2 for Michigan. Mulholland out to Morgan. And Frasian steps right in front. And how that's translated to finishing games better. See which goalie finishes better today. Knocked away. Ball still down. Popped up. Ground ball to Penn State. And Ross. Here comes the pull. Ross bounces right to Trainer. And Penn State will set up.
The hustle all over the field. Parnham with that takeaway check. Trail check. Gets it loose. And then you have Houlihan preventing Ross from getting a clean look on cage with a trail check of his own that disrupted his shooting motion.
What a save for Taylor. Got to hustle back.
Great stick protection. Kept his feet moving. Got out of harm's way.
It's like a ballerina twirling on that pivot foot there.
We call that the whirling dervish.
Long goes top shelf. Penn State ties it.
According to my eyes, Ethan Long has taken every offensive shift, save for 1 or 2 in this game for Penn State. And here he just breaks the ankles of Justin Innes. Amon cycles the ball behind the cage, finds Long up top. And you hope Ennis is okay. Looks like he's okay. Came off the field under his own power. Leaves a vapor trail with the high heat.
Again, he has heroics late in the game. Earlier this year against Cornell with the game winner in overtime. And now Penn State with momentum after the faceoff win. Trainer gives Penn State the lead. His 100th career goal puts the Nittany Lions in front.
We are feeling it in Ann Arbor. Reed Gills has been a difference maker at the faceoff dot here late for the Nittany Lions. Wins it to himself. King with an awesome ground ball. Runs away from the pressure. And now we have an uneven situation because 2 white jerseys chase King. And that shot a tattoo to the upper 9.
Ennis on him. Trainer down.
You see Trainer slip a couple times here today on this turf, more so than other guys.
Amon bounces it home. An avalanche for the Nittany Lions. Now leading by 2.
Trainer falls down. It doesn't matter. Keeps his head up. Keeps his stick active. And the Penn State run continues. We lost a great one this week, Jack. Val Kilmer, who played Doc Holliday in Tombstone. Look at that shot. Right from the hip. The gunslinger. I'll be your Huckleberry. Look at that Amon delivery. Now into man. So they give a zone look, and then they go into that man when the ball goes behind the cage.
Houlihan dodges. Fressian got it with his body.
That's going to leave a mark.
And considering some of his recent struggles in the fourth. Under 4 to go. 9-7 Penn State. Peden feeds. And a Penn State goal. Matthews. His second of the day extends the lead to 3.
Gigantic goal. Fressian, again, against Maryland and Ohio State, collectively, 1 save in the second half of those 4 quarters. Houlihan does a great job. Pump fake, gets a better angle. And look at Fressian. Stands his ground. That one makes you cringe, doesn't it? But he soaks it, and then Peden. This is what I love about Will Peden's game. Great vision, great pop. And look at Matthews, the Canadian, here in the fourth.
No goals for Michigan in the fourth quarter.
What a handle. That's a great handle by Mulholland.
Sets up LaBelle. Tried to go low to high and too high. 5 to shoot. Cohen. Lost it. Wow. Penn State stands again.
They have really hunkered down here in the fourth quarter.
Long rip. Taylor can't dive to make the save. Brenton Leary from midfield with an exclamation point for the Nittany Lions.
Michigan just trying to create a turnover, dials up the 10-man ride. We saw Carden Stoller with a look yesterday for about 80 yards. This one, more of a midfield, but credit Leary. Recognizing the cage is vacated.
The second career goal for Leary. And Penn State answers the bell when could have gone south real quick considering they're coming off 2 straight losses. Oh, a check from behind. Whistles blow.
It's a hold. Nonetheless, Michigan keeps the ball, and they got to get to work fast.
Pick from Houlihan for Plemons. Just over a minute to go. Michigan down 4. Houlihan, why not? There's one for Michigan.
Let's go right now!
Go Blues not going to go away. They finally are able to solve Fressian here in the fourth period. And when we said they had to go fast, they certainly did. Zone defense being incorporated by Penn State. Houlihan just steps in as Aldridge a little bit slow to rotate over and get a stick in the gloves.
6th goal in the last 7 for Houlihan. Michigan needs face-off wins.
The Michigan goal scored by number 88.
Right out down.
Houlihan. The 6-36 Brandon.
C.J. Riley battling. Still loose. Penn State got it.
Big ground ball, and then O'Connor gets dropped. Akin to the Cornell victory that can really, not define, but set your season right back on the correct course.
Penn State with a furious rally in the fourth quarter, outscoring Michigan 5-1.